Travel insurance, the real safety net for your journey. Imagine a family going on their first foreign trip. Tickets are booked, the hotel is confirmed, bags are packed, and the excitement at home is as if a big dream of a lifetime is about to come true. As soon as they reach the airport, the children are watching planes from the window, the mother is checking the passports again and again, and on the father's face, along with happiness, a small worry is also hidden. Then suddenly, a message comes on the phone. The flight is delayed. The connection might be missed. The hotel booking is non-refundable. And at that very moment, the child starts feeling a high fever. The fear begins right here, because problems in a journey never come by asking. The trip that was meant to be filled with memories can suddenly turn into bills, calls, and tension. The curiosity arises here. Is there something that, even if it doesn't completely eliminate the trouble that comes during the journey, can at least handle its financial impact? This is the place where travel insurance enters the story. This is not an extra luxury, but a small yet necessary safety net against unexpected risks that arise during the journey. We often search for the destination before traveling, check the weather, plan outfits, compare tickets, and read hotel reviews. But the most important question gets left behind. If health deteriorates on the way, if luggage is lost, if the passport is stolen, if the trip has to be cancelled suddenly, then who will handle the loss? Travel insurance is the answer to this very question. This policy provides financial support for certain events occurring during your travel period, but the support is always provided according to the policy terms. This does not mean that you will get money back for every problem. It means that for the risks covered in the policy, the insurance company can help up to a fixed limit. The biggest cover is for medical emergencies. If situations like an accident, sudden illness, hospitalization, or emergency treatment arise during the journey, this cover can be very useful. In foreign countries, medical treatment can sometimes be very expensive. There, even a small emergency can be bigger than your entire travel budget, which is why this protection becomes especially important. Some policies also cover medical evacuation. This means that if local treatment is not sufficient, you can get help with the cost of taking the patient to a better hospital or back to the home country. Many travel insurance plans have the facility of cashless assistance or a third-party administrator. This can reduce the hassle for the traveler of having to pay the full amount first and claim it later in an emergency. But one thing must always be remembered here. A cashless facility is not an automatic right. It is necessary to contact the emergency number given in the policy document on time and follow the instructions. Travel insurance can also include personal accident cover. If a situation like a serious injury or disability occurs due to an accident during the trip, compensation can be received according to the policy. Now imagine, your checked-in baggage was with the airline, but at the destination, your bag didn't even arrive on the conveyor belt. Clothes, documents, medicines and essential items, everything was in that very bag. In such a situation, baggage loss cover can help. If the bag is truly lost or damaged, a compensation claim can be made according to the limit given in the policy. Many times the bag is not lost, but it arrives late. You have already reached the destination, but your clothes and essential items are stuck in another city. Baggage delay cover can provide relief in such trouble. Passport loss is also one of the scariest moments of travel. If a passport is lost in a foreign country, a person is not just troubled, but can also get trapped in legal and identity problems. Some travel policies can help with expenses related to getting a duplicate passport or emergency document in case of passport loss, but a police report and embassy process may be necessary for this. Now let's talk about trip cancellation or trip interruption. Many times due to illness, family emergency, airline issues or other covered reasons, a trip might have to be cancelled or stopped in the middle. If your tickets, hotel or tours are non-refundable, the loss can be big. In the right policy, you may get the option to recover some prepaid expenses in such covered situations. Travel delay is also a real problem. If a flight is delayed for many hours, a connection is missed, or a night has to be spent at the airport, then extra food, stay and transport costs can increase. In such a situation, you can get a travel delay benefit according to the policy terms. But not every delay is covered, so one has to understand the minimum waiting hours and documents carefully. A less discussed but essential part of travel insurance is personal liability. Suppose during the trip some injury or property damage occurs to a third party due to your mistake. In such a situation, a legal or financial liability can arise. If there is personal liability cover in the policy, the insurance company can help according to the set terms. But here, it is also important to understand the other side of the story. Travel insurance provides protection, but it is not an unlimited shield. There are exclusions inside it as well. Pre-existing diseases, some high-risk adventure sports, war risks, self-inflicted injuries, or knowingly unsafe situations are things that are often outside the cover. Terms for every company can be different. Therefore, the biggest mistake while buying a policy is that we only look at the premium. We get happy seeing a cheap plan, but we don't even read the cover limit, exclusions, and claim process. The premium of travel insurance depends on many factors. Points like destination, travel duration, the traveler's age, cover amount, and plan type can play a role in this. For a small domestic trip, the need might be different, and for a long foreign trip, the need might be different. The needs of senior citizens, students, and frequent travelers are also not the same. If you are going with family, you can look for a family travel plan. If you travel frequently, a multi-trip plan can sometimes be convenient. Travel insurance is always considered better to be taken before the travel starts. With a last-minute decision, you might get a policy, but the time for proper comparison and understanding decreases. It is very important to provide correct details while filling out the proposal form. Incorrect information regarding age, travel dates, destination, health information, and trip purpose can lead to claim rejection later on. Select the policy period carefully as well. If your trip is for 10 days but you have taken a policy for 8 days, then the emergency during the last 2 days might remain uncovered. If the trip gets extended, one should contact the insurer for an extension before the policy expires. After expiry, an extension can sometimes be difficult or impossible. A smart traveler always keeps the policy document, emergency contact number, claim administrator's details, and policy number saved in both the phone and email. In the event of an emergency, the first thing to do is not to panic but to make contact. Immediately informing the helpline number or claims administrator given in the policy can make the claim process easier. In a medical emergency, along with going to the hospital, it is necessary to notify the insurer or assistance provider. Many policies have a condition of prior approval or pre-authorization. Documents are very important for a claim. Papers like hospital bills, doctor reports, prescriptions, discharge summaries, payment receipts, and travel proof should be kept safely. If baggage is stolen or a passport is lost, a local police report might be necessary. If the airline has delayed the baggage, you might need to take written confirmation from the airline. A travel insurance claim is not a magic button. It runs on documentation, policy terms, and timely intimation. The more organized a traveler is, the smoother the claim can be. Some policies provide a claim form along with the policy document. This form is not just a piece of paper, but it can become your roadmap in an emergency regarding which documents are needed for which cover. This cover can also be useful in domestic travel. People think that insurance is only for foreign trips, but accidents, baggage loss, or trip disruption can happen within the country as well. Health insurance and travel insurance should not be considered the same. A health policy is for your medical needs, whereas a travel policy covers journey-specific risks. The complimentary cover received with a credit card or airline booking is often limited. Before feeling reassured by looking at it, it is necessary to read the coverage amount, exclusions, and claim conditions. But the real understanding is that a policy is not just a formal document. It is a preparation for that moment when you are away from your city, your language, and your comfort zone. Suppose you are in an unknown city. It is night time, the weather is bad, and suddenly an emergency arises. In such a situation, the right helpline number can become the first help for you. The emotional benefit of travel insurance is also no less. When the family knows that emergency support is available, the confidence in the journey increases, and the fear in the mind decreases. The best policy is the one that matches your real need. A cover taken in haste, based only on the cheapest plan or an agent's advice, does not always work. If an adventure activity is included in the trip, then first check whether it is covered or not. If a senior citizen is traveling, then look at the medical limits and exclusions even more carefully. If there is any pre-existing disease, it should not be hidden. A small hidden detail in insurance can turn into a big claim dispute at the time of an emergency. Reading the policy brochure while buying travel insurance may seem boring, but that same boring document can become your greatest clarity in the most difficult time. Now the story returns to that same family. There was a delay at the airport, the child had a fever, and the father's phone had not just tickets but policy details saved as well. They called the helpline, took instructions, got information about a nearby medical facility, managed the documents, and instead of panic, the process began. A problem arose in the journey, but the problem did not ruin the entire journey. Because the preparation was not just about keeping clothes in the suitcase, it was also about understanding the risk. This is the real benefit of travel insurance. It does not create your memories, but it definitely tries to protect those memories from financial shock. When luggage is lost, it can reduce the loss. When a flight is delayed, it can help in handling the extra expenses. When a medical emergency arises, it can provide a support system. But it only works when the policy is right, details are correct, documents are safe, and the traveler knows whom to contact in an emergency. So the next time you make a travel plan, definitely ask one more question along with tickets and hotel. If something goes wrong, what is my safety net? Travel insurance is not something to spread fear. It is a matter of wisdom, because the person who has prepared for uncertainty is the one who truly enjoys the journey. The most precious thing in a journey is not just money but also mental peace. And the right travel insurance can become a quiet, small and strong companion to protect that peace. So do go out to explore, see new cities, have new experiences, and make memories with your family. Just don't forget to add this small layer of protection before the journey, because a good journey is not just about reaching the destination. A good journey is one in which the mishaps of the path do not weigh heavier than your dreams.
This video has taught you something new, or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.